Hi betting experts, on Saturday the 18th of February we've got 7 cracking races on ITV. On Saturday the pick of the action from Ascot, Haydock and Wincanton. The ground, well, it's on the faster side of good at Wincanton. Ascot they've been watering, there's good to soft in places there, and at Haydock it's a similar story. The field sizes, it has to be said, bitterly disappointing for a Saturday, particularly for the valuable prize money on offer. Anyway, let's hope we found a couple of winners. We start off with our betting expert Daily Nap in the 225 at Ascot. This is a premier handicap over 3 miles, a class 1, and I think Revels Hill should be primed to strike. He's run with credit in warm company already this season. He'll appreciate the rapidly quickening up ground conditions, and Jonathan Burke likely to be very positive here. 3 mile 5 last time, he just petered out a bit. I think an attacking ride on drying ground be absolutely ideal at this right-handed track. There's a little bit more improvement in the tank from him after just 7 runs over fences for the excellent Harry Fry. Our betting expert value angle selection, we're going to the day's big race, the 335 at Ascot, Grade 1 Betfair Ascot Chase, 2 mile 5. I think you've got to play in the race. I really don't fancy Shishkin. I think he's a horse with a problem. I'm looking to be bang against him, and I think the value now at the prices is Miller's Bank. Now, Alex Hales is stable star, may lack the hype or profile of a couple of these rifles, but he's battled hardened and reliable, and at a double figure price I think you've got to side with him. He was really eye-catching at Huntingdon a couple of starts back when I thought he should have won, left with far too much to do, and last time in the King George he never really landed a blow under a negative ride. Probably outclassed, but I'm expecting much more positive tactics this afternoon. Hopefully he'll sit second behind the Paul Nicholls horse. Jonathan Burke's been booked. I think he's overpriced at the current offer, around 12 to 1. Fakir Duduri is very much the one to beat there. Always suspect the Irish form a stone better. Can't have Shishkin on my mind. I just think Miller's Bank is much too big a price, certainly in relation to the 2 English challengers. The remaining 5 races on ITV, starting at Ascot in the 150, the Reynolds Down, a bitterly disappointing small field for this Grade 2, but bold endeavours looked a really good young chaser of Nicky Henderson since a blip on his seasonal reappearance. He impressed with his jumping under a confident ride at Doncaster last month. Loads more improvement in the tank. Over to Haydock for the Rendlesham, a Grade 2 over 3 miles and half a furlong. Well, Earn Rivers, a horse I really like. He's undoubtedly the best horse in Nick Kent's yard. He's run really well in warm company over hurdles and fences already this season. The decent ground should suit him ideally, and I think the long Haydock straight will definitely help him get into a nice rhythm, and I think he can beat these. He's around 5 to 2. I think it's a fair price. He's only had 9 career starts under rules, so there should be a good chance that he's still improving. Staying at Haydock for the Grand National Trial at 240, a premier handicap chase over a stamina sapping 3 miles and 4.5 furlongs. Well, not a chance. Return to form last time out for Alan King, and I think the yard's hit form itself in recent times. They did go very quiet when everything froze up, but they're back in the groove now. Tom Cannon is booked. This test of stamina will suit a left-handed track on decent ground is optimum. He ran really well last time out, I thought, and he's in form, he stays well, he goes on the ground, he's a double figure price. I think he's bound to give his running again. Over to Ascot for the 3 o'clock, a handicap hurdle over 2 mile, 3.5 furlongs, Irish Hill for Paul Nicholls. Well, Nicholls has just got a fantastic record in these Saturday handicaps. He just has his horses revved up for them. This progressive performer's thrived in recent months. He only scrambled home at Fakenham last time out, but there was a lot against him there. They did plenty on the lead, and he was up on the hammer throughout. I thought he did extremely well to win. He's gone up a few pounds. He's up on a career high now, but there's more to come, and I think the decent ground is exactly what he needs. And finally, over to Wincanton for the Kingwell at 342. Again, a dismal small field for this Grade 2. It has to be said, I don't think any of the Irish trainers are going to be too scared what they're seeing on these weekends in the UK with Cheltenham looming. But First Street is a progressive and classy hurdler with a turn of foot. Wincanton on firmish ground should be ideal, and I think he'll do these for speed. Best of luck with all 7 ITV races on Saturday, betting experts.